So we bought this BMW e30 for only 1,200 bucks.
We're gonna need to go down to bare metal. Everything's gotta come out.
So Ashley ripped the entire interior out. We also built a modified engine hoist mounted to our truck hitch so that we could pull the engine out. Now with everything out of the way, we could start marking and cutting all the bad rust.
For me, that's a pretty straight line. I tried to keep it level.
Looks good. Let me hand you the other tool.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
No, not there.
I didn't realize the gas lines were close by the foot pedal or the gas pedal. I made the mistake thinking that they were on the other side by the actual door. We're ripping all these lines out, so we don't really care, but you definitely want to pay attention to where you're cutting underneath the car. Now we're gonna make a couple of templates, and the easiest way I found is taking some paper like this, laying it on top of your spots that you cut out, and then just take your dirty glove and trace it out. Ta-da!
We're out of gas.
Yeah. I think I might know how to fix that. So we've been doing a lot of MIG welding. If you haven't done that before, don't worry, we have tons of videos on it. Here we're switching our welder out to Flux core, and then we'll also put a link in the description for all the different parts.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is called flux core welding. We can use the same machine because we have a 3-in-1 and it doesn't require gas. So we're gonna give it a whirl and see how it goes. Should be interesting. The blowout. It's completely not the same thing every time you pull the trigger.
I've been doing MIG for a little bit longer than Ashley, so I'm gonna give the flux core a try. Want to go for another round?
Yes.
I used the grinder to grind down all of that mess and it actually looked pretty good. Ashley worked on the right side here and then she came and worked on the bottom. This bottom part had a pretty large gap and the flux core did a pretty good job of closing that gap up. So Ashley, what do you think?
It's fast, it's cheap. I don't have to worry about gas settings, which I know can intimidate some people. If you're out of gas, it's a perfect alternative. I don't mind grinding. It's not a huge deal and it's getting easier and more like smoother the more I practice.
Before we finish welding in some of the last pieces here, there is some rust within the frame rail. We're going to use some of this rust barrier. We're going to spray in there. That should protect it. And then we're going to also paint the back side of this with this weld through primer. So the next thing on our list we need to figure out is what to do with this sunroof. It looks like it was the culprit of all of our internal rust, as it does have quite a bit of rust within the sunroof tray as well. So let's figure out how we fix that. So now that we have the sunroof tray completely removed, Ashley's gonna go in and sand off a lot of this surface rust. See, BMW had these drainage hoses for the sunroof tray that went to the front and also down the backside of the car. Here's the backside of the BMW, and there's tons of rust. You can also see the drainage hose here, which wasn't working too well. This is so bad that the rust is gone all the way through. Things are falling apart, but I'm sure we can figure it out. We could go in and add another piece of sheet metal, just like so, but we have something completely different in mind.